Welcome to New Sky TV. It's a bombshell. Guo Yuxin and Chen Tianxiang's two dramas garnered a staggering 99 million views. Aren't you swooning yet? Just this past week, two short dramas crashed into the red fruit hot list like two burning meteorites, instantly reducing 99 million views to ashes. And you're still completely unaware that one frame from Time and You Are Beautiful is frozen in time. The way Guo Yuxin and Chen Tianxiang look at each other is as sweet as freshly melted creme brulee. Tell me, who can resist? My god, what kind of magic potion did these two actors take? They were simultaneously dominating me with two dramas. Tell me, is this a coincidence, or a deliberate trick of fate? Double drama domination. What kind of madness lies behind 99 million views? Think about it carefully. What does 99 million views even mean? That's equivalent to everyone in every provincial capital city in China watching it at least once, and even arguing fiercely in the comments section. Don't you think that number itself smells burned? Even more outrageous is that Guo Yuxin and Chen Tianxiang's collaboration, Time and You Are Beautiful, directly turned together tire tropes like arranged marriage, annulment of an engagement, and online dating through games, and somehow managed to create a phenomenal hit. Did you, like me, secretly watch it while simultaneously cursing the melodramatic plot? And what about Sister? He's really my brother-in-law. It's even more ruthless, a cold-faced boss plus office taboos plus a younger brother interfering in the relationship. Every twist is like a small hook, hooking your heart and making you tremble. Can you honestly say you didn't bite your blanket and scream, who's the real brother-in-law? In the middle of the night, these two dramas are like two mirrors, one reflecting the sweetest regrets of your youth, the other reflecting the dreams you dare not dream in the workplace. I ask you, if it were you, would you be willing to turn off the screen? Remember Xiao's stubborn back as she broke off her engagement in Time and You Are Beautiful? Her eyes were red as a rabbit's, yet she didn't shed a single tear. Did you suddenly recall your own breakup, when you bit your lip and stubbornly refused to admit defeat? And Lin Jiaji's clumsy attempts to give her skins in the game and his fake encounters, didn't they remind you of that fool who once memorized your zodiac sign for you? The production team knows exactly how to hit your weak spot. They hide sweetness in every unspoken glance and bury heartbreak in every unsent goodnight text. Honestly, isn't this delicate, almost obsessive manipulation more nerve-wracking than a direct kiss? And then there's Sister. He's really my brother-in-law. When Chen Qiao was publicly humiliated by Qi Huiyuan in the meeting room, he secretly slipped her a candy under the table. Isn't this contrast of publicly tormenting you, privately spoiling you 100 times more deadly than any domineering CEO line you've ever heard? And every time the younger brother bursts in and stumbles upon an ambiguous scene, that awkward feeling of am I coming at the wrong time? Are you sure you haven't experienced something similar in your own life? These details are like tiny needles, pricking not your skin, but the old wounds in your heart that have long since scabbed over. Do you dare admit that you're not watching a drama, but rather the kind of tenderness you didn't dare to pursue back then? Yet, a vase through the ages has slapped all the doubters in the face with 63 million views. Don't you find that strange? A fantasy short drama with no live actors, no tearful acting, and even dialogue that feels mechanical, has kept so many people up all night watching it. What magic did it cast? I'll tell you the answer, because it's late enough. Like taking the first bite of an icy watermelon in summer, you don't need to think, you don't need to guess the plot twist. The male lead is a beautiful but talentless vase, and the female lead is an archaeology major who is academically challenged. The two bicker, cause trouble, and fall in love every day. Isn't this brain-free, heart-roller experience the antidote you need most after working overtime to the point of collapse? But then you look at its collection and like count, which are significantly lower than the top few. What does this mean? It means that AI can give you temporary pleasure, but it can't give you that lingering feeling of being stabbed in the heart and then gently blew on. Don't you think this is a human secret that AI can never learn? Shen Qiao, why is adult love more suffocating? Do you think only sweet youth dramas can dominate the charts? Shen Qiao tells you with 61.47 million views, an adult's kiss is hotter than a teenager's hug. This drama has no arranged marriages, no office taboos, it only features two people, both slapped in the face by life, who simultaneously grab the last bottle of beer in a late-night convenience store. Guess what their first line is? No, they say nothing. They just stare at each other for 3 seconds, then pay and go home, but the next night, they both appear at the same shelf. This Restraint, Adults even pretending to bump into each other when they were attracted. Isn't it more suffocating than any romantic gesture? What truly broke my heart was when the male lead said in episode 5, "I stopped believing in love a long time ago, but I believe the beer you handed me wasn't poisoned." Listen to that. Is that a love confession? This is clearly the last piece of candy an adult finds in the ruins. This drama doesn't have exaggerated melodrama, it only shows the furtive glances exchanged in the meeting room, the silent detour to take each other to the subway station on a rainy day. I ask you, isn't this kind of tenderness, even a hug has to be calculated beforehand, more heart-wrenching than the passionate romance of youth? VI. The truth behind the data. 3 million favorites, 6 million likes. Are we watching the show, or is the show watching us? Think about it calmly. 3 million favorites and 6 million likes, is it really because the show is so perfect? No, it's because each of us sees our own almost perfect story reflected in these dramas. Have you ever been like Xiao, almost marrying someone you've known since childhood, only to part ways because of a single angry word? Have you ever been like Chen, falling for someone you shouldn't have, then constantly torn between wanting to get closer and wanting to stay away? Or perhaps, like the protagonists in Chen Qiaowan, long since disbelieving in fairy tales, yet still secretly watching a drama late at night, envying the characters who dare to cry, laugh, and embrace. These dramas are like shattered mirrors, each reflecting an unhealed corner of your life. Can you honestly say that you liked them not because you felt sorry for yourself in the drama? The platform's algorithm understands you better than you understand yourself. It knows you're most vulnerable at 2 a.m., so it precisely crams the sweetest kisses and the most heart-wrenching lines into your phone. Haven't you ever wondered whether you're choosing the shows, or the shows are choosing you? So, are you ready? Ready to let Guo Yuxin and Chen Tianxiang simultaneously dominate your heartbeat with 2 dramas? Add 2 more watching dots to your favorites, and make you write in the comments section only to delete it and replace it with not bad. Because this week's trending list isn't just a list, it's a love letter to everyone who still believes in love. Only this love letter is written with data, folded with tears, and read aloud with the sound of your secret laughter in the dead of night. You ask me if I'll watch all 5 dramas? I'll ask you in return, when 99 million views are practically on your eyelashes, will you still have the courage not to click on the first episode? Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.